The days grow shorter and the sun sets earlier now, but the skies make up for it with magical sunsets that paint the evenings in the most magnificent red and orange and gold. In the mornings, a white veil of fog drapes over the forest, a quiet reminder that nature is slowly preparing for the upcoming winter. And many birds are preparing to leave for warmer places on Earth as we approach the darker months of the year. But with this familiar, peaceful transition comes a touch of melancholy. These past weeks have felt heavy for me. Sadness, regrets over past choices, and the constant sense of being overwhelmed, yet feeling stagnant at the same time. I neglected my magical practice and just felt overwhelmed by even the smallest tasks. And there has been this romanticization of getting your life together on social media lately. That you need to fix something in your life if you don't check your to-dos from your list every single day, or that something is wrong with you if daily life overwhelms you. And I became so frustrated because I didn't seem to get my life together. Instead, my life fell apart in many areas. But what if I tell you that sometimes everything has to fall apart? Having an empty cauldron helps you to fill it with new ingredients for a new potion or spell, a new chapter of life. Instead of trying to get your life together when waking up, approach the day in a more magical way, without trying to fix anything, and simply ask yourself, why could this be the most magical day of my life? And so instead of trying to fix myself or getting my life together, I'm approaching this day always thinking, why could this be the most magical day of my life? And to be honest, whenever I encounter a really beautiful scene like these two black swans right here, I get more stuff done than if I'm not looking for the magic, because I feel super overwhelmed. But whenever I remember the magic that I came across in my days, I just feel so uplifted and things are much easier done and they feel less overwhelming, because I remember that there is so much magic in this world. And so throughout this day we are looking for proof that today is going to be the most magical day of our life. It started to rain, but to be honest, I really enjoy it. I just love the sound of rain on water, on the trees. And I found this tree friend right here, and there is crocuses growing all over. I never saw them growing like in summer or late summer. I only know them in spring. There is, I think, a kind of late spring kind of crocus, but again, I never saw them growing like this in summer or like nearly autumn. So it feels like I just stepped into a little fairy world. I'm honestly so happy, and like standing under the rain was so cleansing and refreshing. I just love the elements, I love nature, and I woke up with sunrise. Like now it is bright, but I came here when it was like dark. The birds were just flying around and like ending their day probably. But it is just such a magical morning, and we are already off to a really beautiful start. Like these crocuses, the camera is not even capturing their beauty, but I'm so happy and I'm really just mesmerized. It's so beautiful. Good morning. So it is actually the next day and there is a flea market close to my home, and because the flea market season is over soon, I definitely want to go and visit this one, see what magical treasures we can find, and then let's just see what else we can do to prove that today could be the most magical day of our life.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon. I know the hour's getting late, I shouldn't sit here contemplating. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
Okay, so let me show you what I got at the flea market. I didn't find too many things, but I think I found some pretty cool treasures. So the first thing that I found is these two really interesting pieces of jewelry. Like, to be honest, I have no idea what they are used for or what their purpose is, but I thought they have so much potential to be used in a DIY. So for example, I'm thinking decorating shoes with them because I have two of these. Maybe doing some jewelry for the shoulders. I don't know, like I feel like they have so much potential, and so I definitely got these. They were €3 together, so yeah, definitely going to make something out of them, but I don't know what yet. But you know, when you have something and then like when the perfect time shows up, it's like this sudden idea in your head and you are like, they are perfect for this crafty project. So we will see what happens, but I think they are really interesting and really cool. Okay, less interesting but functional are two flower pots that I found. The first one is this one right here, and this was €1, and I thought, like, I definitely have to clean it, but I thought this will look so pretty with some poisonous ivy. It gives ancient Greek times kind of vibes, so I don't know, I think poisonous ivy will look beautiful inside, and so this is the first one. I also found another one which is perfect because autumn is just around the corner, and I already put my favorite flower inside. Like, I got this little offspring from another flea market a while ago, and so I have been looking for something that is not a regular pot because this is basically a flower that grows down, and now I found it. I love the color. I think again it looks so perfect for autumn, and so these are the two flower pots that I got. Okay, so next, are you prepared? I found the most beautiful little jewelry box. I think this is what it is, and I just love everything about it. I love the antique look. I think it is pretty old, and I love the roses engraved in it, It has some red satin inside, which smells pretty bad, so I have to redo the inside. And there was also a little key inside, which is magical because I have been connecting with Hecate a lot recently, and so finding a little key inside is just really magical. And I love old, like, interesting keys. I have an old clock key, and now I don't know what this key is for, but I think it is so cute. I may make a necklace out of it. I'm not sure yet. I have to clean it first, but really in love. I think this is such a good find. This was only €4 and I'm really happy with it. And next is this really beautiful blouse that I got for €1. And this is, I think, linen or cotton, but I just really loved the pattern on the sleeves. It has these flowers and a ribbon, I think it is. And I really think this looks so cute. I love these blouses with like interesting details, with embroidery, like linen, cotton and antique or like vintage clothing. I just think this is really whimsical, and like these clothes definitely tell a story when you wear them, but I have to wash it because it was just in a pile full of clothing, so I don't want to try it on without washing it. But you will definitely see me wearing this in upcoming videos. So yeah, first piece of clothing. And I'm really excited because I finally found a cotton dress that looks really whimsical and magical. It is pretty old because the woman said that like already her mother wore it, and so I would guess that this is probably 80 to 100 years old. And I just really like the details, like the lace on top. And the thing is, like, I wanted to buy one of these dresses, but most of the time they really look like they are for sleeping, which this is also probably what it was used for. But this does not really look like a sleeping dress or like a nightgown. So I'm pretty happy with it. I may alter the bottom because it is pretty like clean, and I may make it a little bit more flowy. And so this was €8 and I didn't even try to like get the price down because it was a really nice grandma, and she was like, already my mother wore it and it's like really good quality. She even helped me figure out if this will fit me, because I think clothes fit me and then like my shoulders are too bright or something like this, and too broad, too bright. You know what I mean. You always understand me. And so I'm definitely going to cherish this and take good care of it. Okay, and the last thing that I found is this friend right here. I'm so happy that I found this. This was only €1, and it would have been such a shame if this got destroyed because it was just carelessly thrown in a box full with other things. And so I rescued her, and I'm just like the happiest person ever because, to be honest, by the way it is made, I feel like it is pretty old. Like I would guess at least 100 years. I don't know if you're familiar with this kind of thing. Let me know what you think. Here it is. It is so cute, and I really love the detail right here. It shows, I think, altitude it is called, but I just love it, and I cannot wait to put it at its perfect place. And it really makes you feel like you are that scientist back in like the 1800s that is exploring the world, looking for fairies and other magical beings. Okay, so I'm back home and I just had the most lovely time at one of my most favorite places on earth. I really love this castle. It always calms me down, it grounds me, and I just love that you can see over the whole city, like you are on top of the world. You have the sky above your head and the clouds, and it really helps you to open your mind. So when I have a creative blockage, I go there, or if I want to think about something, I go there because I don't know, I just really love it. And whenever I enter this place, I get this melancholic feeling. And let me know if you have the same kind of thing going on. Like when you enter a certain place, you get this melancholic feeling. I really feel like I lived there maybe centuries ago. I don't know, it's really weird to explain, but I just love the place. I got some coffee. I took a really long walk with Bella, which was good because it has been raining a lot in the past days. And yeah, we had the perfect timing. Like we arrived, it was good weather. We walked to the castle, and as soon as we entered like the restaurant, it started raining like crazy. And then like it stopped raining when we were finished. We got some coffee, and as soon as we like got to our car, it started raining like crazy again. So I feel like the weather fairies were with us this day. But now that it is raining again, like as soon as we got home, it started raining. I want to do something creative and I have an idea what we are going to do. I made myself some tea this morning, and while I was stirring my tea with intention as always, I remembered this spiral altar that went viral on Instagram. So the idea for this spiral altar is not my idea, it is by this creator right here, but I got really inspired by it and I thought, you know what, I cannot create a permanent spiral altar in my garden, but I can make a smaller version that I can use on my altar, that I can bring with me when I'm outside and work with it. Now, if you have been here for a while, then you know that I have been trying to actively change my life in certain areas. I have been trying to move, which, as you can see, is not really working out in the best way right now. And I have also been trying to change up like my career and all that kind of stuff. And so life has just been super stagnant, I feel like. And my friend the other day was like, girl, you should not challenge the universe by always saying nothing ever changes for you, which I guess is true if you don't want things to change. But I just really am ready for a new adventure. I'm ready to like just shake things up. And I feel like that sometimes we need chaos in our life so that the puzzle pieces can rearrange themselves and rearrange themselves in the right way. And I feel like this has been following me around for a very long time. It really feels like the calm before the storm, kind of. And I have Jupiter on my ascendant, so I just really like challenges. I like to grow as a person. And so, whenever I cannot grow, whenever I feel like nothing is changing or there is like no room for me to get better, in quotes, right? Better, and to challenge myself, I get really upset. And this is like what has been going on for a long time now. And to be honest, it took me a really long time to understand that this is who I am, that I'm this chameleon that likes to change and like reinvent herself. And I always thought that something is wrong with me. Like, why are people always so happy when they live the same life every single day? And this is no judgment at all. Like, I was jealous, like, because I felt like I always need to unroot myself and do something new and follow this new dream. And I got really upset because I was like, why can I never be happy with what I have and where I am? And so, again, it took me a long time to understand that this is who I am. I love to reinvent myself. And right now, I'm ready to grow in a bigger pot. I feel like I have outgrown my pot. And so, this is basically why I want to recreate my own version of the spiral altar. I feel really called to work with the symbolism because, again, it's like the symbol to me for shaking things up. If you have a body of water, for example, and no wind ever reaches the water, like nothing ever changes in the water. Nothing can survive in a pond or a lake or a sea. So sometimes it's just necessary to get things shaken up. And I also felt really called by Hecate recently again. And whenever she calls me, I know that it is time to shake things up, to stir in my little cauldron. And I have been like called to read all the books again about her that I have and just give her little gifts. Whenever I'm outside, I'm thinking, oh, I want to give this to Hecate. And so if you are looking for a deity to work with, if you are in a similar situation like me, then Hecate could be the one. But be warned, because if you invite her into your life, you will definitely get chaos. But again, I feel like sometimes it's necessary so that things can rearrange for you and things that are more aligned for you can actually come into your life. Okay, so now let's wait until it has cooled down a little bit, because it is super hot and super humid outside. It has been raining a lot the past few days, and so the humidity is intense, and I just want to wait a little bit until I venture outside. And I want to see if I can find hawthorn and just collect some for my apothecary. So if you want to come with me, pack your things, pack some water, because remember to stay hydrated, and I will text you where we meet. So see you there. So I came to this place because I thought there is one hawthorn tree, but it turns out everything is full with these trees, and so I'm walking around collecting until my little basket is full. I want to make some tea with some and dry like the rest for my apothecary, but I'm really happy, and it's like just really magical. There is an apple tree right here, and I think these are not fully ripe, so I'm not going to collect them, but it's just really beautiful here. And the little hawthorn fruits really look like little apples, because before I came here I did some research to make sure I'm really collecting hawthorn, but I just really love the tree. It's so magical, and now that I am looking around, it's full with these little red fruits. I don't know, it's just a really good day and like I'm having so much fun. And so another proof that today is like the most magical day of my life. Okay, so here it is, the finished spiral, and I think it turned out so cute. It looks like a cinnamon bun. I think it looks like an old ancient stone that is magical, and this is exactly what I wanted it to look like. I wanted it to look like it has been engraved in real stone, but make it magical. And I made some holes where you can put in some flowers or herbs. You can also put crystals in here. I am really happy with it. It still has to dry. It's not 100% dry, so I will leave it for a little while longer. But I am really happy with it. It will definitely go on my altar, and I really hope I can do something outside which is permanent at some point with some cerament. Is it cerament beton? What is it? Ceramic? No. I will put it right here because I cannot remember the word. But yeah, for now this is perfect. And yeah, I think I'm going to end this video right here. It has already been super excessive, like I still filmed this morning. So I really hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think about this more talkative vlog kind of thing. Like, do you want me to do more of these where I take you along and I talk more to you, or do you like the more aesthetic kind of scenes? Let me know in the comments down below, because I really love to co-create together with you. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, if it was inspiring to you or helpful, or you just had fun watching it, then please don't forget to do the YouTube magic, subscribe to the channel, and like the video. This really helps me out so much, because it shows the YouTube fairies that they can recommend my content to more people. And again, comment down below what makes your day the most magical, and we will hang out again next week. So I really hope you have a beautiful magical week, and see you then. Bye bye.